Christmas and welcome to the holiday edition of Atlas Eats in the Atlas Test Kitchen. Once again, I am joined by recruiter Adam Collette and Atlas head chef.
Not a chef. Still not a chef.
Still, you look like a chef.
Yes.
There we go, Karen Andresen. So, for this episode, we thought it'd be fun to share some of our holiday traditions. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to do 3 different, very easy to make holiday traditions from our family. So, mine is a root beer glazed ham. Very super simple to make. It's just one of those pre-cooked hams, and you reduce down some root beer. Adam?
Yep, so for ours, we do egg noodles over mashed potatoes, and seems super crazy, but we've done it my whole life, so.
Awesome.
I'm very excited about that. My family tradition growing up, we had oyster stew. My dad cooked twice a year, and one of the times was for Christmas, and we did oyster stew.
So clearly one of these is going to take slightly longer than the others. We started the ham here just a little bit ago. I've been reducing some root beer down, so we'll start this. So, oh yeah.
Holy crap, that looks good.
Oh yeah.
Can I say crap?
Adam, you want to take that and just pour that over the top of there. So this is just root beer, generic root beer, reduced down into a glaze.
Oh, look at that stick. That's beautiful.
That's fantastic.
That ham smells so amazing.
Yep.
Love ham.
So this ham right here at Walmart was like $13 for an 8-pound pre-cooked ham. Generic root beer like 87 cents, right? Now here's the thing, this is what I found. Use the generic root beer. I can't tell you why. Mug root beer, Barks root beer doesn't work as well. Okay. So then if you have some left over, you can use some in the bottom of the pan here.
Oh, so you're just steaming root beer flavor.
Absolutely.
Straight through the ham.
Yep, so you've got the glaze on the ham, but then the leftovers. If the kids don't drink it, then you can...
I was going to say, we weren't not going to have
you can
red beer and rum or something.
Root beer floats?
Root beer floats.
No, it's got to be ice cream in the fridge, I'm sure.
No. So then follow the warming directions on there. You're going to get one of these things, the packet of whatever.
Throw it out.
Don't use that.
Don't need it, huh?
You don't need it.
Okay.
You don't need it.
All right.
I love it.
It's this and the ham, and it's delicious.
Excellent.
All right, so now how long does that have to take?
This will be, so it's about, what is it, 12, a minute per pound? Wait a minute.
12 minutes per pound?
12 minutes per pound, that's what it is. 12 minutes per pound, this was like 8 pounds, so we're looking at just under 2 hours.
All right, so now we have to wait to eat the ham?
It's gonna smell delicious though.
Yeah, I don't like waiting.
It already smells delicious, and I don't like waiting either, but
I don't think we have a choice. Otherwise we'll get worms. So I learned that from A Christmas Story.
Awesome.
So then we'll come back here in 2 hours. You're going to do yours. Karen, you're gonna start yours. And then
we're gonna eat.
We're gonna come back and taste
which is my favorite part of the holidays, eating.
All right.
There you go.
So we'll see you in 2 hours. So we're back. So now we're going to go through the steps on each one of them then. Is that?
Yeah, so your ham is done.
Ham is done.
And it looks amazing.
Yep.
And it smells, I wish you could smell what we're smelling right now.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't think we need to do anything else.
No,
we
should just eat that.
Just sit down and just use our hands and just eat.
And eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for joining us. All right. So Adam, I think yours is probably one of the easier ones. So let's do yours
easy.
next.
So just have obviously some egg noodles from the freezer department at the grocery store on there. We've got some boiling water back here.
Yep.
These take about 20 minutes. And
You can start a timer.
Don't open it with your teeth, generally. I don't know. Find some sharp object, unless you're Adam, and then...
We'll get those in the pot on there, and then while Karen's making us some soup on there, we'll obviously get the potatoes going and get them in the microwave and get them heated up.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start the oyster stew. 1 stick of butter. If you are lactose intolerant, do not eat this. You will die. 1 stick of butter, we're gonna get that melted. And we're going to this is 2 stalks of celery, just chopped up. We're gonna saute it for a few minutes just to get it nice and bright, get it tender crisp. Then we're gonna add in 2 quarts of whole milk, And then we're gonna just add some half and half to kind of thicken it up. So, like I said, it's just gonna be very dairy rich. It's a very rich stew with some great oysters in it. So once the celery is nice and kind of tender crisp, we're going to add like a teaspoon of salt, a little bit of pepper, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and a couple shakes of Frank's Red Hot sauce just to give it a little kick. Then we're going to add in our oysters, our whole oysters from a can. If you have fresh oysters that are available, I would highly suggest using fresh oysters. But if you don't, oysters from a can work just as well. We're gonna dump in our oysters. In my family, the more oysters, the better. When my dad used to make this and my sisters got old enough, they would go out and buy extra oysters, and then when he wasn't looking, they would dump them in. Until pretty soon it was so full of oysters, my dad would be like, who did this? All right, now we're just gonna let this simmer. We really don't want it to boil. We don't want our milk to curdle. So we'll keep it a little bit lower, and we're just gonna let it simmer. Oh, wait, we almost forgot. The most important part, we saved the juice of the oysters for one of the cans, as my dad likes to call it, the oyster nectar. And we're gonna add that back in too. Stir it up and let it simmer.
So we got noodles on. We went the easy route. Obviously, you can do regular potatoes, peel them and boil them and mash them up. We went the easy route for today. We're gonna boil, takes about 5 minutes, boil some water, and then we're gonna add this in.
So while they're working on those back there, I'm gonna show you how to cut the spiral ham so you can make like sandwiches or whatever. And it's seriously just as simple as, you see, find the bone right here in the middle. See, it's already spiral cut, right? Find the bone right here in the middle and you just cut straight back. And it's not gonna be easy, and you don't cut yourself, but you effectively just cut through that connective tissue on there, like
Do
that.
not cut yourself.
I have cut myself before.
Do not ruin the ham.
No, I've done that. So you just cut straight back like that. So then what happens is, like so, come back. So that bone's gonna come right out. You can see that bone starting to separate. So then you'll be able to just peel pieces straight off right there for your sandwiches or whatnot.
Or putting straight
Or if you're
into
just
your
gonna
mouth.
eat it
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
like I am, while I wait for the rest of the
While you
stuff.
wait for noodles to boil.
Yeah.
All right, so we got our boiling water here.
Let me move my ham out of the way.
Get our couple packets of fresh taters here.
Stay.
I would suggest actual potatoes, but understand, wherever you're at, you may not have the equipment for it, maybe.
Yes.
This is a reasonable substitute.
If you don't have a stove or a big space to boil a giant pot of potatoes
Right.
and make them, these will always work in a pinch.
Sure. Adam, give me an idea here. What kind of cost are we looking at? Thing of egg noodles is
$5,
okay. 2 of those potatoes,
$2.20.
$7.
Yep, $7.
So noodles next.
Throw these on here. And how we do it, you just get a big spot there for you. Make a nice little boat on there. I mean, this would be one trip of a few that I would make.
Ah. Okay. And this is it, right?
This is
Do
it.
you want any butter? Or?
Nope, no butter.
Gravy?
No nothing.
Yeah.
Just a little salt and pepper on top of there.
And you get a couple slices of ham there on the side.
A couple slices of ham.
Normally we would use like serving forks.
No.
No.
But in this case, we'll
Not
just
in our
use our
family,
hand. Not in
no,
our family.
no.
Yeah.
So this is Collette family Christmas right here.
This is Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday meal. This is kind of the go-to of what we would have. Right there. That's my plate.
Collette family Christmas.
There we go.
All right, let's grab some forks and
I want
try
to eat this
thing.
too.
Yeah.
How long until the oyster stew's done now?
Oh, we want to get it hot.
I'm only taste testing this. So I'm not going to get a whole lot.
Why not?
Well, I want other people to experience this
You're
too.
going to force me to eat that whole big plate of.
No,
Oh, actually,
look
I
at the
just-
crowd. Look
I
at the
just want
crowd
to
that
grab
is
a
for me.
fork and eat some of your.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, watch out for the.
Well, I like a lot of
You gotta
pepper, so
get
I think we'll be fine.
A lot of noodles in it.
Yep.
Hot.
Yeah, it looks really hot.
Fantastic.
It's really good. You would never think putting noodles over,
Over potatoes.
but it's really good.
Absolutely.
That's a great Christmas dinner.
You're honestly looking outside of yours, right? This and this together, you're looking at under $20 total.
Yeah.
Under 20 bucks.
And feed an army. Like, let's be honest. I mean, there's a
Right.
Oh, yeah.
there's a ton of food here.
That those spiral hams go well. That will feed like half of my family because we eat
Yeah.
a lot. We're eaters. We've always been eaters, so that's just who we are.
Yep.
So when you're looking at like the oyster stew, you know the oysters are your biggest cost. These canned oysters were probably $3 a can, so that's $9 for the 3 cans.
Okay.
You know you're looking at a couple dollars for the whole milk, another $1.50 for the cream, and then after that it's
kinda
just
condiments
simply
to go
some
with it.
condiments and some celery. So, you know,
Yeah.
$15. I would say normally this would probably sit for another 20 minutes, half hour, and just simmer. We're a little bit ahead of schedule here, so your celery's probably not going to be as done.
I like crunchy celery, so I think it's okay.
So if you're my sister in my family, she will have just skimmed off.
Blooper reel. Good job. Try again. Take 2.
All right, if you're my sister, she will have skimmed off all the juice and just gotten the oysters off the bottom.
I would probably get along with your sister.
Yeah, yeah. The most important part of oyster stew are the super cheap oyster crackers. This is, you can garnish it with parsley, or some people garnish it with paprika and make it super fancy. In my family, it is throw some cheap oyster crackers on it
And you're good to go.
soak up the soup. And this is how it would be served, just like that.
So,
So let's grab some spoons.
all right, let's try this.
It's pretty juicy.
Oh, it's hot.
And it's very hot, by the way.
Yep.
Be very, very careful.
Yeah?
Reminds
Is that
me
it?
of- Reminds me of being a kid.
Yep.
It probably, if you simmer it, it'll simmer down a little bit.
That's oystery.
So it gets to be more creamy. But that's it. That's what we eat. Add a little salt and pepper to it if you want. And it's good.
I love it.
Big.
Yeah.
So you don't chop the oysters up at all, right?
Don't
They're just
chunk-
big
no.
chunks
And
of.
according to my sister Angie, do not buy chicken of the sea oysters. They're too small.
Awesome. Well, okay, so our family traditions, I'm sure you guys have some as well. If you're out there on the road, there are ways to do it, right? You can come up with ways to, on a budget or in a very small space, you can come up with ways to do these things.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we figured out today.
And I really like that all of these, although yours roasted for 2 hours, the prep time isn't extensive.
No.
You're not spending hours or days getting this stuff ready. It can be ready pretty quickly. I would say prep time, mostly about 20 minutes.
So from all, one more time. So from all of us here at Atlas to all of you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Go out there, enjoy some good food, enjoy some good company, and we'll see you next month.